America was not the paradise I had imagined. The streets were cold, the air too sharp for my skin, and loneliness pressed me like a heavy stone. Still, I reminded myself, Esther, you survived, you are safe. Now you must live. I started small cleaning jobs, kitchen shifts, anything to keep money in my pocket. At night, I studied my surroundings, trying to understand this new world. Every coin I earned, I saved carefully. By 2019, I felt brave enough to chase my dream again. I registered at a community college to study accounting. Sitting in class felt surreal. Everyone around me looked so carefree, scribbling notes, laughing about assignments. They didn't know what it meant to fight for an education. One afternoon, after class, I called Mama. Mama, I said, holding back tears. I am in school again. I am studying accounting. She was quiet for a long moment. Then I heard her voice, soft but full of pride. My daughter, you are the light of this family. Shine. Her words carried me. To survive, I worked part-time jobs, cleaning offices, washing dishes, selling food at a local market. Sleep became a luxury, but I didn't complain. Every time I thought of my siblings back home, I pushed harder. Then, in January 2020, something happened. I got an internship at a firm. It wasn't much money, but it was in accounting.com for the first time. I was touching the dream I once thought impossible. But before I could celebrate, the world shifted. COVID-19 spread. Schools closed. My side jobs disappeared overnight. For days, I sat in my small apartment, staring at my empty fridge, wondering if I would lose everything. Then, one afternoon, my phone rang. It was my supervisor from the internship. Esther, he said, we've been watching your work. We'd like to keep you on. Full-time, remote, salary will be $65,000 a year. I froze. Me? Yes, you've earned it. When the call ended, I fell to my knees. Tears poured from my eyes as I whispered, "Thank you, God. Thank you." The very first thing I did was call Mama. "Mama, start building the house in Ibadan," I said firmly. She gasped. "House? Esther, is it possible?" "Yes, Mama," I said, smiling through tears. "You will no longer rent. You will rest." From that day, I sent her money every 2 weeks. First $100, then $1,000 a month. My siblings moved into private schools. For the first time in years, Mama's voice sounded light when she called. By 2021, my life looked different. I had been promoted to head of department, with a salary of $95,000 after taxes. I only had to go to the office once a week. At 21, I was living the kind of life I once only saw in movies. I even bought a house at an auction, though I could have paid in full. I chose a mortgage, letting the rented parts cover it, while I invested my savings wisely. Slowly, steadily, my account grew. But success didn't erase the shadows of the past. One evening, scrolling through the news, my heart froze. 2 of the girls I had traveled with, the same ones I left behind at the airport, had been arrested for prostitution. Another had died. I dropped my phone and wept. That could have been me. For hours I cried, my chest heavy with survivor's guilt. But then, I wiped my tears and looked at myself in the mirror. "Esther," I whispered, "you did not escape just to survive, you escaped to rise." From that day, I vowed my life would mean something, not just for me, but for Mama, my siblings, and for the girls who never made it out.